What is this?
It's a list of bad things you could have done. I know you said you couldn't tell me, which I totally appreciate.
Terrorism?
See? It'll be easy. We can strike that.
I'm not a terrorist, Ollie.
Great. Let's cross off number 2. Pedophilia.
Look, what I did wasn't actually that bad.
You said you could go to jail for it.
Which was an exaggeration. Look, let's go this way and
Hey.
make use of the 10 minutes I have before I have to go to work.
This is very manipulative of you.
This is very manipulative of me.
Uncle Silas. Looks like a serial killer.
His credit cards show he was in Brazil during the murders.
The family lawyer.
Was at a museum gala that night.
Why don't we at least find out who the birth parents are?
No respectable adoption agency is just going to hand over that information to us.
Then Wes can go and pretend he's Caleb.
I can play his wife. We're having a baby, and I need your medical history.
You need an ID or a court order.
Then Oliver can just hack into the agency's records.
Perfect.
I'll call him now.
No, our client specifically said not to go down this road.
Is this about your crush on Caleb?
You are the one who has a crush on Caleb. I simply think it's inappropriate to characterize birth parents as murderers.
Okay, blah, 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 blah.
I'm adopted. And no, we're not talking about it, but yes, it means I have personal feelings about this issue, which I would consider putting aside if I didn't know that this was just Wes and his crazy.
How is this about me?
Because everything wrong about our lives is about you.
For the record, I hate this.
We heard you. Now let my boyfriend hack the orphanage.
It's an adoption agency, not an orphanage. There's a difference.
Whoa, this is weird. I ran a password attack on their system using a brute force algorithm called snake
Less nerd, more information.
Here. This file lists an adoption under the last name Hapstall.
Catherine or Caleb?
Neither. It's under Helena Hapstall.
When the police came the next morning, I knew they'd done it.
The racist.
She's the birth mother.
What? Of who?
A baby boy.
Your aunt's charity was founded the same year she had a child, and that charity was linked to a bank account in the Caymans, which means she used it to support the child who had everything to gain from the murders of your parents and his mother. He just needed to get rid of you too.
So a cousin we didn't know existed framed us?
It gives us a third suspect.
So I did something bad, too. No, it's not terrorism or pedophilia bad, but something that might put me in jail with you when you're finally caught for whatever bad thing you did.
What did you do?
I kept searching for the secret baby, even though you told me not to.
What?
His name's Philip Jessup, a 26-year-old white male who lives 2 miles away from the Hapstall mansion. It gets worse. I hacked into his computer.
Are you insane? This guy is probably the killer.
I know. It's scary, right? But like in a fun way.
No, not in a fun way. He could be a serial killer or a cannibal or...
Okay, Annalise will be happy that we
I
found
don't
him.
care about making Annalise happy. I care about making sure you don't get in trouble for all this crap that we did.
No one's gonna know.
Is it my fault? I shouldn't have involved you. Look, just turn it off, okay? Just make it